Good night, good evening, and good not morning, everyone. Today, I found an absolutely fucking legendary video poll, and wow, that's fast. Dude, I've been talking for like less than a minute. Get the fuck out of here. Um, okay. But I found a video this morning which was just such a joy to watch because it was like the most human thing I have seen in a good long while. Let me find the title of the video. The title of the video is Lumi's Political Yaoi Dating Simulator Master Diagram in parentheses all caps with evidence. The person who made it is Lumi, and it's just I haven't seen any of her other content, but with the amount of just excitement that just like bubbles out of her voice for talking about her political yaoi is so endearing. The like let me at the end of the second, by 2 minutes I was locked in because there was just one phrase that she said that I was not able to forget, which is what is it? Okay, so it was something along the lines of, we gotta establish some base information. Trump is an Omega, he's also a Tsundere and a Yandere. Oh god. Puts everything in like an MS Paint file, just creates this whack web. It's so good, and I highly recommend it. It is a thoroughly entertaining watch, and something that will hopefully renew faith in just the weird aspects of humanity. I gotta test something. Testing. Testing. Okay, I can be heard, and I don't want this to double any more than it inevitably. Okay. Got that all set up. And then let's up the game. Of course, isn't as easy as is it as easy as just pressing I want to play Mass Effect on my hello. That hide that from I thought I saw that Expedition 33 was on sale. If I just hit play, it is preparing the game. So if I remember last time, we learned that Saren guy, the bad guy, and he hates humans. And so now we're trying to get, well, we've gotten the evidence to prove that he's a bad guy, so the Galactic Council said, yeah, no, this guy sucks, fucking kill him. It's like, who's gonna kill him? He's a fucking, okay. Why didn't open the game? Okay, I swear to. Okay, I've got a spinning. That's open up something. Okay, there we go. This is what I wanted. Hopefully. Okay, so that is actually Mass Effect. Why? Once again, I have forgotten to open my PN. Okay, that is open. Go here. Game normal. Game Dark Tide to Mass Effect. We go into Mass Effect, and then that's just not updated. Okay. Why are you not showing it? Undo. Okay. Why are you not doing anything? Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, so we now have a visual. Excellent. Okay. Journal. Expose Saren. Proven Saren is connected with the Geth. As a reward, the Council has granted you Spectre status and commissioned you to track the Rogue Spectre down. Coached by Conrad Vern. Covering. Turned to swamp. At Korra's Den, the lower. Okay. So, right, space is sprint. Because if I press shift, I whip out my gun. What do I have with Tally and Garrus? Excellent. Korra's Den, that's where we need. Okay. Oh, this way. It's probably through. Oh wait, no, it's fists, so it's gonna be in the bar. Hello, everybody. How are you? Having a lovely day. Glad to hear it. I'm Stroll. Oh, hey, Harkin. Okay, so that. Right. Optical storage disk. Right. Frogger. Improved sighting to Hammerhead. Oh. Oh. Equipment. Okay, so on my designed to shred flesh and other organic matter, these rounds are particularly effective against targets. Okay. Some enemies use jamming technology to block your weapons radar, the combat scanner upgrade action level. Okay, sure. What about my boy Garrus Vicarian? Squash projectiles is designed to flatten on impact, increasing the amount of physical force transferred to target. Yeah, sure. And then improved sighting. Yeah. I don't know if I have anything to give Tally. Basic rounds. Instead of projectiles, upgraded weapons release charged particle bolts that can bypass kinetic barrier shields. However, the actual damage done to the target is typically less than what's done by a standard round. Sure, yeah. Or, oh, I can give her chemical. Popular with pirates, criminals, and mercenaries, these rounds are coated with a highly toxic compound. Fuck yeah, DOT. Heat sink absorbs and dissipates the heat generated when firing the weapon. Fire. Oh, I can give her. I give her. No, I can only give her one. Chemical rounds for Tally. See? Sure, we'll take that for shield. Okay, let me look at my... Nope, I'm gonna put that up. That up. Get my journal. The information you found in Fist's hideout will help Miss Wong with her report on corruption. Go to the upper... that up. Up, you piece of shit.
I got business here, but not with you.
Hi, Jenna.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
You're doing a great job, Jenna. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay. So... I guess it...
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Nope. Gotcha. I'm getting a little bit of like the... There's a lot of information to parse, so it becomes kind of intimidating. But I'm sure I'll make sense of it as it goes on. Oh yeah, she was just over here. Miss Wong, see you again.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist.
Well, I didn't take him down.
I was sure he was a
Rex
big
did.
player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
Well, would these help?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
I can offer more. You owe me.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth.
Does that mean hitting on
I'd
Miss
be
Wong?
Very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
It's that easy. It's that easy, guys. No, put that up. Alright, so we gotta go to CSEC and go to the requisitions officer. If I'm not mistaken. Right.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Alright. Okay, so down this way.
Hello, Commander.
Show me
Supplies.
what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Done? No problem.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
I don't have that much money. Barely have any. Yeah, all this stuff is too expensive. Item. Sir. Okay, so... No, don't shoot him. Question mark? City of... Check that. Alliance docking. Central of... Okay, that's why. Okay.
Do you ever regret leaving Citadel Security to pursue Saren, Garrus?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
Ah, Captain Keith David. Lovely to see.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
Well,
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
doing this.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
There's more to this.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Wrong.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Anywhere on Saren?
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
What about the Reapers?
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Count on me.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans.
Oh.
We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We
Okay.
have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
I'll start there.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll be careful.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Captain David?
Yes, Commander?
You okay, buddy?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Saren have a past.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now.
I'll tell you later. Okay, I'm telling you now.
Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Happened.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
And what went wrong?
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians.
Jesus.
Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
You got blamed? Yeah, that's what I just
Saren
said.
caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
That's not fair.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
Don't blame yourself,
Yep.
Captain.
I don't. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans.
The only thing I
out of
care about is stopping Saren.
Oh my god. What?
It's no.
No,
good.
I didn't want to end it like that because that's just so mean. It's like, yeah, cool, Captain. That was a cool story. Shut the hell up. Worked with the Spectres.
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the
We had
mission.
intel on.
Oh no.
The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant.
The only thing I care
You're
about
right.
is
Oh my god. Investigate.
no good.
Pharos.
any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos.
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city.
Oh.
Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact.
Okay.
The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
Novaria.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
What about the Artemis Tau
What do you know
cluster?
about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Okay.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I'll be neat if you need me. By the way, I love you. I love you too, Captain. Okay.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
I'm ready.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
I need to be honest with them.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
Prime was just the start. Nobody's going to help us. Saren will be ready for us. Humanity must do its part. Ian Prime was just the start.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
Saren will be ready for us.
Our enemy knows we're coming. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
Everyone's counting on us.
Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
Fuck yeah, dude. I won't let him down.
Captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Fuck yeah, that was dope as hell. Okay. Oh, okay, so I have to... Wow. Hello. Okay. So, how do I... It's a circle around. Okay, so I just have to press escape again. Oh, okay. Liara's dig site. Oh, okay, no. I was curious, was there an extra step that I could go out? Liara's dig site. Macedon, Athens. Yes. Let's go, baby. It's about time we get out there, save the universe. It's always a joy to hear, like, stock sound effects. Theorems, macro, stos. Okay, nothing here. Terrestrial world with a usually thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its surface is composed of silica with deposits of carbonaceous materials. The initial flyby probe of Armeni detected multiple areas of the equator with oddly regular surface protrusions. Closer investigation revealed that there are millions of elaborate crypts in features below the surface, left by long extinct spacefaring species called the Zayaf. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council law holds grave sites sacrosanct, however, and the matter has been tied up for about a decade. Okay. Mystos Therum? Therum is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. Its plentiful heavy metals have fueled the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples rich with the fossils of simple silicon-based organisms indicate Therum was more habitable in the past than the present. Perhaps this explains why many Prothean ruins dotting the surface by corporations. That might be where we have to go. Tally and Garrus. Sep Squad. Shit, I didn't realize we were gonna be hot dropping in a car. Oh.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Oh. I don't know why. There's just something very satisfying about that gun sound. I like it a lot. Oh. Okay, so it's Halo controls. Gotcha. I don't even know if this is where I need to... Okay, so that's... Okay, so we have a little jump button. It's over the ridge. Oh, fuck. Alright. So the Geth are here, but... Jeez. It's supposed to be here yet? I don't know. Oh.
Trying to knock down the front door seems stupid. Maybe we can find the side window?
Thank you, Tally. Whoa. Okay, how do I get out? Okay, excellent. Breathable atmosphere on this planet? I guess. Got it. Take all. I don't think there's a... all clear. So... Oh. Gate control. Yes, yes there is. Oh shit, I just realized that's how much time I have. Okay. Whoa!
On my way.
Garrus, what do you see? What the fuck is Garrus attacking? Callie, I don't think you should shotgun. Oh shit! Oh fuck! This was a bad idea. Or everybody get to the damn car. Okay, so presumably there is something that we can... God, I keep on thinking that's the sprint key. Ow. Shit, I nearly died. How do I... How do I heal again?
All targets down.
Good as new.
Okay, there we go. Manual override. Boop, 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 boop. Take all. It's probably at one point going to tell me, it's like, hey man, you can't hold all that shit, but as of right now, I'm gonna hold all that shit. Garrus, why'd you take your little gun? Alright, let's keep going. missed. Maybe there's like a... Okay. Oh fuck. Oh god. Halo controls are betraying me. Okay, that's a level up. Nice. Whoa! Whoa! How... I see. Excellent. So it's not Halo rules where you just get out and flip the bitch. Did you see what they did to the pool? They flipped the bitch! Maybe I should rewatch the season of Clone High. The first season only, not the second season. The second season. Not good. Well, it has one good episode in it. The episode that focuses entirely on Mr. B. Everything else, not that great. I've been playing too much Death Stranding recently. My brain was just like, is there anything over there? Let me press the scan button. Not a thing. With the sound of another Geth ship going overhead. Oh. Fuck. Fuck that guy in particular, Jesus Christ. No, don't land in the... Oh. What? Oh, I can drive in the lava. Good to know. Oh, this is where they kind of force me to, isn't it? Level 8. No, no, I cannot. Okay, cool, 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 cool. I was just very, very incorrect. Okay.
Heading out.
No, they'll stay here.
I'm on my way.
Ooh. Oh, hi, Tally. still not quite sure if that really does damage. Whoa. Whoa.
I've got a visual.
Shields disabled.
Shit.
Now I'm ready.
Say goodnight.
Oh fuck, Tally's down. And Garrus is down. This is not looking good. I'm about to be down shit. Okay.
Metagel deployed.
Okay, I guess time to use the other tools at my disposal. That did jack shit. Get back in cover. Oh god.
Good to go.
Okay, I need to move to another position.
Here it comes. Get down.
Okay. Okay, so maybe having a Krogan on the team would be good. Damn, that was nearly very bad. Okay, learning new things about the combat. Okay, so I definitely have to use that. Nope. Boss fight? What the fuck is that? Oh shit. That's a boss fight. Oh god. Okay, so they just naturally use their abilities. Good to know. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Out their ass. Yep. Oh, fuck! Was I still taking health damage? Shit, okay. I was not paying close enough attention. Oh shit, okay, fuck. Ooh, this is not looking good. Alley's down. Got it? Not what I want to do. Well. Motherfucker. Thinking that's like switching ammo slots. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. I should be smart about this. The fucking shotgun. Ow! Fuck! Am I just dumb or am I not, like, leveled right for— wait, speaking of levels, I have one of those. Ooh. Squad. Okay. It's a debuff. Gotcha. Garrus. Okay. Of course you can't toggle Tally's helmet. Can't breathe without it. There we go. Holy shit. What the? Oh, Jesus Christ, I don't want to have to deal with a bot. 40, okay. Do I have to read all my level ups? I do. Tally. I'm gonna have to do that. Oh god. How do I... Shit. Options, controls, no, binding. Okay. To attack, yeah, it's E. Okay. Gotcha. Garrus. Garrus, buddy, move there. Fuck off, Garrus. Take more damage. Oh, yeah, that's a noticeable amount. There we go, baby. Okay. Now that I'm better understanding what it is I can do at any given moment. I am liking sniper rifles. There we go. Alright. Tally, you can get up now. Hi, Tally. Okay. Now I know better. Okay, hold on. So, it'd probably be smart if I knew what I had. Barrier in the other one. Oh, that the other one's like attack shield up. Okay, so absorb it to 400 points. Will not block attacks that bypass shields. Okay, good to know.
Around the ruin, after it was built.
Elevator. Ah, loading screens. Where are you not? Oh. Shit.
I wonder what Liara's looking for in here.
Oh, this is where Liara is.
More than dead instrumentation.
And so I was right. Oh, that ain't good. Oh, it's just...
Hello? Could somebody help me?
Hello.
Please?
Who are you?
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
We hear you.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil.
Actually, I
I
can.
activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Stay calm.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Krogan. Interesting.
Engaging target.
think we're clear of enemies. I see. Oh, it's Simon Says. Okay. Oh God! That was quite loud. Sorry if that was very loud for everybody else. Weapon lock. Ooh. So. I'm automatically. Wait, no. It's. Okay, so it's inferior to what I have. Gotcha. See if I can. Oh yeah. Also immune damage. Jairus Vicarian? Tally. Squad. Jairus. Okay. Gotcha. Guess that's what we're looking for. I see. Hello, Liara.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Wait, Commander. Can we trust her? Her mother's working with Saren.
I am not my mother. I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
I believe her, she's pretty.
If she was with Saren, the
Garrus, she has pretty privilege, just like you. And Tally, for that matter. Everybody on my team has pretty privilege.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know.
What the hell was that?
You said it, Garrus.
Not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Why'd you ask how I got in here if you knew used a mining laser?
Hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Need an escape plan.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Yes, ma'am.
ETA 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
Tally and Garrus are having a nice little conversation. Oh shit, it's the Krogan.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
This rune's coming down.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
I'm not giving her up.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Holy shit, cover. How did I miss all those shots? Got his dumbass. Bah, 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 bah. Gadzooks, how do we get around this? Oh shit, okay, no, we just did it. Very early 2000s camera shifts. Garrus got out, thank God. And there we are. Everybody got out. Excellent.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
He did save us.
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your...
Would you like some?
But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 years?
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Goddamn, girl!
I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours.
Ouch.
But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I might know. I had a fucking crazy ayahuasca dream.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved.
Saren!
Like someone
No, he wasn't alive back then. It has to be Saren.
And cleanse the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
How do you...
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Came before them, yeah.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Maybe the Reapers are kind of like the Halo rings, to where it's like once things get to a certain point, the Reapers appear and then just like set everything back to zero. Shut up and I'll tell you. I can help you.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
The beacon.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear.
Yeah, that's what happened.
You were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Well, I did grow up on Earth.
Saren, or the conduit.
Kate.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
You could still help us.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Great, another alien. God, I'm just...
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate.
I need some time to... just collapses right there.
It would not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yeah, we'll talk later.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
To help us.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
It was.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Alright. Excellent. Oh, I should probably... Okay, so I can't...
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual
I know what that
of any
term
gender
means.
and of
I've
any
heard it.
species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and
Okay.
experience. When the matron
It's
stage begins,
asexual
they
reproduction.
meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
Okay, interesting. Hello, Presley.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Gotta turn away help, dude.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
Now you're here.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Alright.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I talk to all the bachelors? What's up, Joker?
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd commend me for once since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that.
Looks good, Joker.
So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I just want to talk.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Giving him a fucking death stare. I just want to ask a couple questions.
Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know?
No.
Oh, crap.
No, you're fine, dude.
Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter.
Okay.
Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Your nickname.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
Are you fucking stupid?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Happy?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Rolex syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
How do you keep up?
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like you, Joker.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
You're a cool guy. I want to talk to the other people. To get to know everybody. Caden. What's up, Caden?
Commander, do you have a minute?
Yeah, sure. What's
I
up?
always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here.
What's that, bud?
This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
No, I hear you,
The
dude.
Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. It's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled, and the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in BOT.
That's alright.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. And was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
There were other kids in the same boat,
That's
right?
true. We didn't have much to do, though. It was
Time to talk. Okay, so I can say it's like, you were fucking out there, weren't you?
to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games.
You played League, didn't you?
This girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich.
Talk very quietly.
She was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Ma'am.
Like her, huh?
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same, but things never felt together. Training, you know.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I'm interested.
I wanted to get to know you a little better. That's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, man.
Yeah, sure thing.
You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
No, I don't.
Oh.
We'll talk again later.
I'll,
Ah, fuck. Damn it. Shit.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Hell yeah. I got a level up for rizzing up Caden. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Yes, that sounds like a very good ability to have. Alright, well, I have to... I say because I don't mean to double everyone. Dr. Chakwas!
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Caden.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe. Too secure.
I think I've had this
I
conversation.
figured the colony... I wanted to... But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse.
Ever think you made the
Sometimes
wrong
I think... But there's something special about working on soldiers.
Yeah,
If I
I've
left the
had
Alliance now,
this
I should go.
conversation.
Goodbye, Commander.
Hi, Liara. Hello.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
Hey, you're fine. Don't
I'm
mention
just
it.
glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren.
I know.
I promise.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
I know we've known each other for all but 5 minutes, but goddamn, there's just something about you that makes me trust you. Venezia.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
She's just evil. Sound troubled.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
Tell me about Asari culture.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
How does that work?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union.
All we have to do is hold hands.
Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Okay, so that begs the question, like, if they're essentially taking genetic information from a bunch of different species, how many different morphologies have the Asari taken? Like, is the reason why she looks kind of human because the Asari have done the nasty with humans and now it's just kind of become part of their genetics? Not the other pair.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who's your dad?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You do that?
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to make our own
yeah.
species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people.
Okay.
It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Maybe something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
That's cool.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I do.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not.
I'm just a
very
simple
Commander.
alien
I
girl.
spend most of my time
I'm
in
106.
unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Let's get low.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious...
I want to do a union with a Prothean. I want to have a Prothean Asari baby.
I find you so fascinating.
Oh.
You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
I'm fascinating?
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard.
It's
I
okay,
only
it's a
meant
joke.
That you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Relax.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
What is a joke?
Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am...
I'm such an idiot! Idiot! She starts like hitting herself.
I'm in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
You got it.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
This conversation never happened. I heard everything back there. Fucking didn't, Chocolates. Okay, so we have Tally, we have Garrus, and we have Rex left to talk to. There goes my shadow. Ah, Garrus. Garrus Vigarian.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Oh, that bad. Not true.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
That was your...
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
Tough decision.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
I want to get to...
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren.
After having that entire conversation with Liara, now I'm just like... now I'm just like, how do you do the baby making?
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
I get where he's coming from. I really do. Oh yeah, because like the reason why they're only sending us is because they can't do it with.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Can I get to know a little bit more about you? Can I just not talk to you?
Commander, good to see you.
Garrus Vicarian. Hello, Rex.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Personal inquiry.
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
Oh.
Vicarian, if you want story.
Come on! Come on!
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race.
Oh.
That was fun.
That's unfortunate.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth?
What the fuck?
And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
Yeah, no, dude, that's fucked.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
Why is that?
The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Genophage?
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
I don't know, it's the second time I played this game.
Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Okay. Interesting. What's up, Ashley?
Commander?
How we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I believe her.
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
I hope to God she's not being straight with us.
Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
Don't be a bitch, Ashley.
I don't think she's used to teasing, good-natured or otherwise.
She's a fucking nerd, dude.
No fun, Commander.
I don't.
Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Doc?
Do you have a few minutes to talk, one-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
Oh fuck, am I gonna...
Keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
Alright. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens. Vicarian and Rex.
Oh, you're talking about me over there? Let me walk over there and
Access to the ship?
Because they're not Alliance?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
Trust Haley?
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies.
Whoa.
We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Nah, dude, we fucking need allies.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
That's a little cynical, yeah.
You got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation at a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
Shut the fuck up, you're working with the sexy aliens. Military family.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
See space.
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold bricking.
Bricking?
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh lord, you went to the Makapog boot camp too? Yeah, Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
I don't understand. I have to work with it.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I need you to kiss Garrus. I need you to kiss Garrus right now. I need you to go over there. I need you to kiss him.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
I think it's incredibly necessary.
No, Commander.
Oh.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Okay, so... Genofit. That's fucked, dude. Holy shit. Tally. It's talkie time. Talkie time with Tally.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
Ship special.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
You're into ships?
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
300 years ago?
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about the pilgrimage.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
They always accept?
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society.
Interesting.
Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Quarians.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child.
Oh.
If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed.
Okay.
In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
A lot of people are very forthcoming about, like, their ability to have kids.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Alright, tell me about the Geth.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Tell me.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
I have my idea.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built
I'm understanding
more and more Geth,
like
their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
So if I understand it correctly, it's whenever they're, because it acts as a subconscious, it allows the, yeah, no, because like if there's more of them around, then the neural network allows them to not have to devote as much like processing bandwidth towards the individual like stimuli and stuff, to where they can free up and go, why is the grass green? Why?
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
Oh yeah, the slave race going, why are we like this?
Repetitive or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exiled searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I should go.
See you later.
Okay. Hello, Engineer Adams.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
She's cute.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Stealth system.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
Oh, shit.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Where else have you served, Adams?
Shit. Name a class. My last assignment was on the Tokyo.
All right.
Only a cruiser, but she was a...
Carry on,
Aye,
Adams.
aye, Commander.
Okay. That was a lot of talking, but a lot of very interesting talking. Okay, so now we gotta go to one of the other systems that Captain Keith David was telling us about. I have to go up? Yeah. 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 Ah, excuse me. Okay. Codex, let's go. Where to next? Why is... Yeah, what's there?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say anymore in an unsecured communication.
Great,
If you're
Griffin.
interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
I think that's Great Griffin. Trailing the range gas giant. Development on Nova, a new port facility necessary to funding. It was decided to line out X-57. fuck it, let's land on it. Garrus and Rex.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? Haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
Okay, shit. Hero time, baby. Quad. Rex, you plot that. Alright. Let's also save the game. And let's go. Oh. Victim was badly beaten before killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close surrender, executed by sadistic captors. Central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about the single failure. I'm surprised their surface comms work half as well as they do. Sloges shows up to me. I'll go to see if I can get the old girl back up and running. Area map. Gosh. Oh. Equipment. Rex. And then I'm a fan of chemical. That's fun. Here. That just my damn Stola. Yeah. Ah, this is going to end well. Oh, it did. Excellent. So they're just fucking, they're pulling in orcs. They're pulling an orc and just fucking chucking an asteroid at the planet.
Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm tipping.
No, not that. What in the gadzook is happening? Probably. Up. Yes, yes there is. Oh? Data link between the transmission tower and several survey stations have been restored. Survey station locations are now shown on your map. Excellent. Good to know. Alright, I'm gonna fucking... No. Oh, God! Uh-oh. 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 Alright, I'm gonna ramp this bitch. It's gonna be great. Or it's going to be awful. There is no in-between. And that's just how I like it. Oh dear. Oh no. Fine. Okay, that wasn't. Just boop this dude a little bit. It's like, ooh, that's not good. That's... yeah. Right? Its computer is filled with operations logs and personnel journals for a small pirate music station operated by the X-57's engineers. It includes scripts for several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. X-57 rockin' the rock since 2182. When your world seems hollow, we'll help you touch the sky. Talk hard. Your last best hope for rock within 300,000 kilometers. Excellent. Let's go. That was funny. Alright, let's figure out how to turn off this fusion torch. Hi.
Tarians.
Barak! Check! Check! Release the Baron!
Oh my god, my boys are down.
I'm bleeding out.
Oh, because there's a dog right there. Alright, let's try that again.
Tarians.
Barak! Check! Check! Release the Baron!
Fuck. Oh fuck, that worked. Oh, Garrus is down. Garrus just gets knocked out. Oh, that just... that was loud. More accurate, slightly less damage. Actually, that. I shot up. Oh, probably over. Oh,
hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I've
gotta go. Good luck.
Alright. We got a mission to save. Can I not tell Garrus to... That is loud. Okay. That. Now we just gotta go. Gotta go to the next thing. Oh.
Hey.
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
Takes more than one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... Well... Guess I'm not much of a soldier.
I'm here to help. Commander Shepard of the Alliance frigate Normandy.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs.
Fuck.
It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony, the planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Most Batarians aren't genocidal madmen, but these are terrorists.
Yeah, I know. It's just... This isn't how I expected the world to be when I rolled out of bed this morning.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I came across a member of your crew. He didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the other two are still out there. You never know. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
You better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you...
Yeah. I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
Just casually walking up like, yeah, alright, I'll just head over this way. Okay.
Hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
That's a level up, baby. Let's go ahead and that. Singular. Oh. Rex. Jarrus. Gotcha. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Garrus stayed. Oh. Oh. Not what I was supposed to do. Okay. I thought it's those pylons. Are those not... Fuck. This sniper is ass. Better. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Okay. Ow. There we go. Now I'm understanding things better. downstairs. Oh. Jesus. Come on! Jesus. Okay. Ooh. Back up. Okay, so it is still a ground burst. Uh-oh.
Are you
Got
there?
it.
You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Oh, it's not good. Well, fortunately, that is, I think, stream. Oh, hour. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Really appreciate those of y'all that did. I think this is going to be my last stream. I'm going to be going home next week, so I won't really have time to. It's spending time with family and friends. I don't know how the week after that is going to look. I might just take the last 2 weeks off and then get back on it beginning of next year. I am really liking how this game is going. I feel like I'm starting to understand combat a bit more. And yeah, I hope y'all had a good time. I will see y'all next year. Peace.